Welcome back to Luke and Meg.
And we've just lost all of our viewers. Luke, why would you blast their ears like that?
I always start off the episode, well, usually, by showing, exhibiting my musical prowess. And this week is no different.
That's true.
This was just a high-pitched.
I think you should try opera. Go.
There's nothing, honestly, more... I think we've discussed this, maybe. I forget. There's nothing that makes me more uncomfortable than the thought of earnestly singing. Because it's easy to sing, as a joke, as a bit. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm doing a silly goof on the pod. Because it's no one would take me seriously. But the thought of getting in front of an audience and just getting out there and just singing Hallelujah, for real.
Yeah.
I think I'd shit myself. I reckon there'd be poo between my cracks.
I mean, it's not that bad. It's fine. When you're singing, it's fine. Because you're singing a song, you just get you don't really care about the audience. It's completely different to comedy where in comedy, you have to be present in the room because something could happen with the audience, right? Singing's easy.
It's not even the audience. It's even to do it now in front of you. I don't even want to do it. I don't think I could do it.
Right. You don't think you could actually be for real?
I don't think I could do more than one line of
earnest singing.
What are the lyrics? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor chord, the major fifth. Wait.
Yeah.
The fourth. Why does it say rhyme fifth with fifth? What's the lyrics? It goes
minor chord, major fifth.
It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth.
Oh, hold on. Goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor chord.
Major lit. No, what's the lyrics?
Oh my God, why can't I remember the lyrics?
I don't know. Isn't this your thing?
It is my thing. I have sung that on many
the Shrek
occasions.
Song.
I know. Well, I don't know it from Shrek, but
well, I do.
I know
That's
you know
most
it from
people know
Shrek.
it.
I know. Tyler.
What's? Sorry, I've got Google, Meg.
Oh, never mind. We've got Google.
Hang on, I can't spell hallelujah. The major lifts. It is major lifts.
Lifts.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
We were discussing the lyrics of actually you'd be good to have you here for this. Sit down,
Come
please. We were talking about there is nothing that truly makes it. Welcome Tyler to the pod, everybody. Recently
so snug on this little couch.
Stream Blankface.
Come see Blankface at the Retreat Hotel November 11th, Saturday night. Tickets are only $10 plus GST and fees. You can buy them online soon.
I'm so sad.
Debut live band setup.
Okay, this is
you're making me sad.
I was just waiting to see how long I could get out before you guys cut me off.
You're just making me sad when you're talking about it.
No, you guys might be there. You guys will probably be there.
Oh,
people come along. You might meet Luke and Meg. Who knows? You might meet Luke and Meg.
Probably
and
won't.
Reese Hawker.
Probably won't because we won't be there.
No, you might be. You never know.
Well, we might be there.
We might be.
You might be there.
You can roll the dice.
Discussing that the thought of earnestly singing, not as a joke or as a parody voice, I think is probably the most uncomfortable I could ever feel.
You?
Absolutely. If I just earnestly was
actually gave it a go?
Yes.
Can you give it a go now?
Well, I don't want to.
Well, you're in a room. We're all friends here.
Yeah, but that's why, because I respect your opinions of me. But here's the thing.
Thank you, man. That's the sweetest thing you've ever said.
But it's also just... I don't even know where to put my voice, if that makes sense. I don't know how to do it earnestly.
You just try to sing.
Because if I do a joke opera voice, it goes like this, the fourth, the fifth. But that's a joke.
It wasn't awful.
I know, but you're hiding behind it's a joke. If you actually just
Yeah, but no one sings like that. No one goes, oh.
Here's the thing, man.
Bali.
Listen, man, I have a lot of expertise in this field. I taught 3-year-olds how to sing for about 5 years. And
you taught 3-year-olds how to sing?
When I taught music, I taught singing, piano, guitar, and ukulele. Now, two of those things I can actually do.
There's so
piano
many
and ukulele.
I have with that.
And I taught them from people aged between 2.5 years old and 32.
2.5?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Were the parents earnestly I want not just I want them to have fun. I want my daughter, my 2.5-year-old daughter, to be a professional singer.
One time that happened with a 2-year-old that the parents were trying to get to play piano.
Yeah.
The rest of the time it was I would have a lesson, a guitar lesson with a 3-year-old boy, and they'd just be baby sharking in the corner or whatever. And then I would go out. I would go out
in the corner.
I go out to the person who was running the singing school. I was like, dude, I can't teach guitar to a 3-year-old. They can't hold a guitar. And they'd be like, no, the parent just wants to get away from them for half an hour. I'd be like, okay, take him to daycare.
Literally, like take them to dancing. Take them to anything other than
anything other than that. But my point is, what I used to say. No, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm just saying what my point is I used to tell like the people in primary school and stuff like half of singing is just faking confidence. Because you get so nervous about like embarrassing yourself and you get so in your own head that it actually holds you back from singing.
I know, but it's good. It's at the point where I don't think I've ever actually sung for real. Even when I sing,
mate. Welcome back to the Luke and Meg Weekend Ready Talent Show. First,
but look, here's the thing. I think
first for everything.
Let's go down the line because you two are. If people don't know, Meg is a legitimately very talented singer. That's
incredible singer.
I was. I don't know.
No, Meg's still got pipes. She's capping.
I hear you. This is how. Oh, this sounds so lame. I don't.
What?
Plug your ears. This is me.
I've got AirPods in. I'll put noise cancelling.
AirPods in. He's not even listening to us.
Oh, they're on noise cancelling.
I already noticed that. I'm like, this is very disrespectful. You've joined our podcast and are wearing noise cancelling headphones.
Oh, you speaking to me? Oh, sorry. I got the Troye Sivan album on. I can't hear you. Sorry. Anyway, say what you were going to say.
You were singing the other day in the house, Meg, like in the bathroom, and this is so lame. I thought it sounded so beautiful. I stopped what I was doing.
You stopped playing Fortnite for me?
Yes.
Will we?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is actually the biggest compliment.
Dude, when your man risks a dub for your voice, that's how you know.
You have the pipes of an angel. Damn. Because you know very well I was trying to get the militant fish thick skin and I did not get it.
We just had a conversation about the cutest things we've done for our girlfriends and you did not say that you paused a Fortnite game to listen to her sing through the wall.
Objectively the cutest thing you've ever done in the 5 years that we've been together.
He paused what he was doing and you're like, oh my God. Swooning. That's awesome. Yeah,
no, but
the problem is when Meg realizes I'm listening, she stops. It's happened before where I've come in and gone, that was beautiful. And she's like, oh my God, I'm so self-conscious that you're listening.
Exactly.
To that. I do that.
That's the proof of it though, is that half of the game of singing and performing is the confidence, man.
You know why though? The only reason why I've done that is because I used to earnestly sing in the car and then there's been a few times.
My first impression of you is you singing.
No,
so as if I wouldn't like that.
No, but
that's how we met. Tyler put on a musical. There was 3 people in it. Two of them are on this couch.
yeah. So Luke was like obviously been my friend for ages. I'd been Meg's friend for ages, and then Meg and I did a musical together, and Luke came and watched it. And then afterwards, he's like, oh, I don't know how to talk to girls. I'm so embarrassing and cringe, and I have no self-esteem. I'm just a loser. And I was like, bro, well, exactly I have a friend who's exactly like that, but a girl. Here's Meg. And it's been romance ever since, and I mean they've been intertwined. But that is true. Luke's first exposure to you was you killed it, man. In that musical.
That. I loved that musical.
It was Tick Tick Boom.
Yeah, that is such a
which is a Netflix movie now. I think you might have seen. It's got Andrew Garfield in it, and there's this scene where the two girlfriends or whatever in the musical sing this crazy like showstopper of a song. It's like the song from the musical.
Does this come to your senses?
Yeah, and Meg used to go out there and I remember too actually. Just before we did that musical as well, this is how fucking frustratingly talented Meg actually is. Just before we did the musical,
this is the nicest thing that Tyler's ever said to me.
I've said this to you before.
This is like, oh my God!
But about 2 weeks before we did the musical, and when we were leading up to doing this musical, everything that could go wrong went wrong. Right? Everything was a mess up. Everything just ate shit. And about 2 weeks before we went on, Meg came up to me and she's like, "Hey, just letting you know." I had like a sore throat and my vocal coach recommended I go to this doctor, and it turns out I have a burst blood vessel on one of my vocal cords, so I can't really sing. I'm probably singing at like 40% normal capacity. And I was like, I want to die. This is going to be the worst
really
show
bad.
ever. But then she went out there like 8 shows a week for 2 weeks, and just everyone who saw the show was like, God, the girl who sang that song was the best part.
And I did rupture the other vocal cord as well.
In the process.
And then I had 2 vocal cord surgeries.
Yeah.
My parents came to the show.
It was so worth it.
Oh yeah, Shaz and Quinn were there.
Like before they knew who you were.
Yeah.
Because just supporting Tyler.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, the girl Meg, she was unbelievable."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, what did you be cool if I dated her for 5 years?"
For 5 years.
Just 5.
Oh, yeah.
Time's ticking. It's almost
yeah.
up.
Fuck.
2.5 weeks left.
And now that we've got out of the way how incredibly talented Meg is at singing, let's hear you sing.
No, what I was going to suggest is, I guess, to even put me further under the pump,
Yeah.
because I don't want to do it alone. Can we all sing? Because you're a really good singer too. You literally in a musical band, like in a band.
And my new single, Shame, which is now streaming on all streaming services, is breaking charting records all around the country.
Dude,
So
10,000 streams.
it's amazing. I feel great. Thank you.
crazy.
Crazy.
You should add to those streams, people listening.
Can we
10,000. That's so many.
I know.
Can we all
lot of streams.
sing
That's awesome. What are we singing?
the first verse of Hallelujah for real? And then I'll go last, and like I guess people have a
and
comparison.
then rip it.
Okay.
You'll rip the chorus?
Yeah, do you need the lyrics?
No, I'm a big Jeff Buckley fan. Even that's Lenny Cohen's song, but Jeff Buckley did the best version. Yep. Who's
what,
saying?
Getting
what
angry,
key are we
Blake?
doing this time?
Sorry, Blake's
Last
just come
time
in.
I chose a key, it was in one of the biggest music venues in the fucking world,
Oh, the
Radio City Music Hall,
story.
and it was quite
Was that
literally.
you?
No, I mean I didn't choose it. It
I was gonna
technically
say, if you were the one
Steph who
that caused
started that
that-
one off, and then fucking I came in and just
That's a horror.
wiped it out.
That's
It
a horror story for another time. Oh,
it was
you're upset because Blake's here
Oh
and he's
no, he's caught us cheating.
he's taking photos of us because he wants to be a part of the audience. Okay.
I'm
I
so
thought you were
sorry.
kind of hurt that you'd been replaced on
Yeah.
BLT because we're actually redoing the episode. Because we had found there was a big fat missing
Do you
link
want to
that
come in
sucked.
and sing with us? We're singing Earnestly today. So come on in. Come on, Blakey. Pop it. You can sit on his lap.
Well, this is another. Okay, let's all do it then. How do you feel about earnestly singing? Is that something that makes you feel uncomfortable, or do you thrive? Like, you can't do it as a joke. You can't put on a joke voice.
I don't think I've ever sang earnestly in front of anybody in my entire life.
That is.
Have
what
you
I
ever
said.
sang earnestly at all? Like in your own in the car, maybe?
Yeah,
Maybe in
shower.
the car or something when I'm like driving, like, when I'm in the car. Yeah.
Have you done that, Lukey? Have you sung earnestly to yourself in the car?
I mean, I'm mainly just when I'm by myself doing impressions of Tom DeLonge from Blink-182. I'm mainly just like, "Where are you?" You know,
I'm so sorry.
strangers into brothers, brothers into strangers.
Once again. That's
Do I
tight.
have to die to hear it? So
you?
usually that's what I'm
me.
doing when I'm alone.
Yeah. I thought he was in the room with us just
The
then.
only song that I sing earnestly in the car probably every single time, it really gets me hyped up for the pod, is Seth MacFarlane's Mouse version of My Way from the hit 2016 animated film Sing, where he plays a mouse, a jazzy
That is
mouse.
goated.
That is
though,
actually
dude.
great.
That is a
Great.
That is a
goated
great
song.
version. Yeah.
But yeah, you guys can earnestly sing. It's something I'm maybe not comfortable with. Maybe on episode 26 of BLT, which comes out on all streaming platforms every Wednesday. So
Cool.
So you're not going to participate in this?
no, I just prefer to watch from a distance.
Okay. Yeah. So there you go.
The coward's way out.
Exactly.
Okay, so do you, Meg, who wants to go first out of you two?
Oh, I thought we were all singing it together.
No,
we're
like
gonna take
everyone
turns.
does
We'll
one
do
each.
rounds. Wait,
just
can
the
you-
first
we're doing
verse.
rounds.
Get the lyrics up.
Yeah.
So
So
are we gonna do a line each?
just I guess down to composing hello. So now I've heard there was
Okay.
a secret.
No. Okay. Yeah.
It's already a joke.
No,
No laughing.
No.
It's not a joke.
I don't want to be
No,
amused. I want to be
just making
amazed.
the melody.
How fucking insulting,
Making
man!
the
I'm
melody.
earnestly singing you a guitar part, and you go, "Oh, it's already a joke." That's so rude. Now I've heard there was a secret chord that David played, and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya?
Sorry. Oh, and now I go.
I want the next one.
But it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. The baffled king composing hallelujah. I couldn't keep my face
I did not have to do that part.
Dude, that was a wet fart of a no. What was that? That was like someone stepped on a trumpet.
Go again.
background, just fucking dying as well.
Go again.
I was trying to keep a straight face. Can we up the key a tiny bit?
Go again.
Okay,
'Cause I was
you killed that, dude.
Bro, I was like struggling to
great.
hit those low notes. That was hard.
That's pretty great.
This is literally what I just saw right now. Just this video here.
That's what it was. Yeah, instant laughing.
Okay, can we? What do you mean up? Oh, even higher.
He wants to sing it
Yeah,
even
I
higher.
can't.
Yeah, because it was quite low.
I was like, I can't reach these
Okay,
notes.
can you one more try?
Yeah, do you want to do the same song?
Yeah, but I want to do like a verse bit. You just go first, Meg, and then I'll go.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So I'll do the
Okay,
second half of the
okay.
verse.
Now I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but
You don't really care for music. What are the lyrics?
Oh, that was good.
But okay, do it again. What is it? But you don't really
Yep.
care for music, do you? Okay, yeah, I know it.
you got it.
Yeah, think of Shrek. Cool.
Now I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but
You don't really care for music, do ya? It goes like
Yes,
this:
keep
the
going.
fourth, the fifth, the
Yes.
minor chord, the major lift.
boy.
King,
Baffled king composing.
Hallelujah. Hey, can we put auto tune on that so I sound like T-Pain?
We can. That was, dude, that was actually
That
fire.
was not bad. That was good. you
Oh,
kept
man.
tune. Very
Did I-
good. You kept pitch there.
I still think I went at 30% then. Like, I just can't belt it.
No, I think that was pretty good.
I don't think
There's-
you have to belt Hallelujah. I think that's quite a soft song. So
For a guy that performs in front of, like, big crowds every night, I'm very insecure about singing. Like,
No, maybe
That's
it's just the
good.
song, man. Maybe it's because you're not as familiar with the song. How about do this one?
what is it?
it's a song about a bunch of guys who were in Paris once.
Who was in Paris? What does the
the
lyrics
song?
say?
They were bawling so hard that motherfuckers want to find. Or is it find me? Bawl
Yeah,
so hard,
fi-
motherfuckers. I thought it
not
was
find.
find me.
No, fine, no, fine.
Find me.
I was like, ball so hard, motherfuckers want to find me. I was always saying it with a D.
No,
Man,
drop the
they
D,
really
mate.
want to. They really want to find that guy.
Where is he? He's just
Where
balling
is-
so hard. We've lost
Holy
track.
shit! Where did he
Dude,
go?
He's gone off the grid. The balling is so hard. That's all right. All right. Do you guys need me anymore? Or can I depart?
No, thanks for
No,
that.
yeah, thank
No, all
you.
good. All right. Thanks. Well done, Lukey. That was great.
We are about to tell a story though that you were also involved in. So
I do
you
know
wanna
what.
jump in at any time,
I
feel
know this
free.
story, and I don't think my input is too required. I think Lukey can
All right.
encapsulate the events.
Oh, I feel like, I don't know. I feel uncomfortable now about that. Yeah, Blake's nodding at me like, you should.
No, I get the feeling.
Yeah,
It feels like you've been violent.
but you've actually got a good voice, Blake.
yeah,
Yeah,
Blake,
but
Blake
Blake
can actually.
He can
sing.
actually sing. He was kind of like a theater kid growing up.
Yeah.
Can't sing.
And now he's leaving. Oh. Oh, beautiful. Now, oh shit, we forgot to do the one thing that this fucking podcast is based around, and that's the spinning wheel.
Getting ready for the weekend.
Getting ready for the weekend,
People
and then
like-
we'll get into this story.
Yeah, cool singing, Luke. But how am I supposed to feel this weekend?
Oh, you know
Am I
what?
supposed to be turning up or winding down? What have we got on this weekend? Shows in Perth and Bunbury. So I would say turn up.
I have to just download the wheel on my new phone.
Oh,
it's
God.
so. Oh no, never mind. It's come up. It's come up.
Okay.
We're good. We're good. All right. Why is it asking me for my age? Oh no.
This is like an 18 plus wheel.
Yeah.
You're getting carded on the way into the spin.
Oh man, it didn't save my wheel.
Imagine if the app saw my face and was like, "You're all good today, mate. Going through."
All right, I might need to create this wheel before
I do only
we
get
do
carded.
anything.
I only get carded when I'm with Meg.
Well, yeah. Oh no, you know what's really annoying for me? I hate it so much. I only ever get carded when I'm wearing makeup. But then when I'm not wearing makeup, Apparently, I look like a big enough piece of shit that I look 40 years old or over 25 and I don't get carded.
Because they should be carding you because you are under 25.
Yes.
Whereas
But it means that I don't look under 25.
they shouldn't be carding me because I'm 27, you know?
Yeah.
They must feel like a goose when they ask me because they must read my date of birth and go, I was off.
I think they're just trying to be nice. They're trying to be like, oh, I don't want to say that he looks over the age of 25.
I'm not offended by it. I don't want to dig into my wallet for my driver's license.
That's
I just
true.
want to walk in and get a beer.
It's like my my sister has quite a young looking face, and so she always gets carded, and
Yep.
she's
Reese hasn't been
she's
carded since he
20,
was
30.
30.
He's the
Reese hasn't been carded since he was 13.
yeah man looks he's been grown. He's been a grown man from the age of 13.
Yeah.
Did you have a stash in high school, Reese? No, you didn't have a stash. Well, I feel like that would babyface it a
Didn't
little
have a
bit
stash
more.
when we met Reese.
No, I know, but I didn't know if he had like gotten rid of it for, you going into a new.
You weren't allowed to face
You
shave at your
weren't
school.
what?
Oh.
That's weird. That's a weird rule.
Yeah, right. This is Mike.
Tyler had a beard, didn't he?
Tyler had a beard.
Yeah, Tyler had a beard in year 12.
Yeah, generous. He had bum fluff on his chin. He had-
No, I thought he had like a full beard. Why am I picturing him like Gandalf right now?
No,
What?
he had,
I
like-
swear.
you think he had a white wispy beard.
Yeah.
He had like pubes on his cheek.
I weirdly did not.
It was
Think of
like
it like
any
that.
high school kid trying to grow a beard. You just stick with the 3 hairs that you have and call it a beard.
Yeah. Luke, what are you hoping for this weekend?
Turn up.
Turn up. Yep.
Big shows at the Regal. Pretty sure it's sold out. So
You
and
know-
then Bunbury Sunday
Yeah.
also sold out. So
I'm going to say turn up as well.
we will be turning up.
Yep.
And
I
if it's a
like that.
wind down, then that
Shit.
sucks.
Well, shit.
All
Nah,
right.
I'm definitely going for a turn up as well. All
We're
right.
in Perth.
Ready? Oh, it's got. Oh, yes.
Hey.
It's a turn up. Let's
Go. Nice little sound effect
I like
there.
the
I know. That's cute. I like that. Ta-da.
Did it have what's the wind down sound effect?
Well, I
It
don't
probably
think-
just does the same.
Yeah, it does the same because it doesn't know that a wind down's bad. Yeah.
Well, we're in WA at the moment recording this episode.
The lovely Perth.
Good to be back, to be honest. It will forever be my favorite place in the country. People get shocked by that information every time it leaves my mouth.
If it wasn't so far away from fucking everything, I would absolutely live here. Like if it was
Yeah.
if it was less expensive to get everywhere else in the country, I
Yeah.
would definitely choose here to live. It is so like I get it from anyone who I talk to, especially like young people who grew up here, they were like, oh, I had to get out. Like I had to get out of Perth. It was just too like quiet, too like it wasn't like pumped up enough and they needed to like leave. I understand it
I feel
from that perspective where it can be boring.
No, I think it's the grass is always greener. Like they think like, oh, everything's happening on the East Coast. And you get over there and you're like, oh yeah, I wasn't missing out on that
No,
much.
dude, nightlife here is definitely like a retiree. Like it is a.
You've clearly never been to Magnet House.
I mean, I have,
Yeah.
and it's good. Don't get me wrong.
so
The breweries are also amazing, but it's like, I don't know. I understand from like it's not as exciting,
just
but that's why I love it.
It's the best
quiet.
city. It's just like a beautiful place to run. I love running along here. I love being out. The weather's good.
You are literally a dad. That like what your dad says.
That's all I want in life.
Yeah, exactly.
Not to be a dad.
Not
but,
to be a dad.
Just
Okay.
to drink beer on a river.
So sad.
Why is
I don't
that
want to
sad?
be. I don't want to be a dad
It's
or like
what
have
I-
a life or anything. I just want to drink beer and be an alcoholic on a river.
I didn't say an alcoholic. You've added that.
No, I'm pretty sure that was the exact words that you said.
No.
So
What
I'm
is
thinking back.
so wrong with just in my free time, which we don't get much of these days.
We don't. We
I
don't
enjoy
get a lot.
sitting down and relaxing with my friends with a beautiful view and a pint of Swan Draft.
Well, because you also see your future as that. and I'm assuming that in your future, that's all you're doing.
Looks like a pretty good future.
I am struggling to see your problem. Reese is listening to this conversation going, I don't get it either.
No problem. No problem at all.
No, I'm
just an observation.
I don't want to, I'm at now. That's what I enjoy life. Maybe that will change.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm an ever-growing and fastly evolving human being.
I feel like
and none of that is true.
I feel like you only evolve when it comes to beer. Like the only new things you try is beer. Like food, you never try anything new.
No, I tried new food recently. Forgot what it was. I remember being uncomfortable.
But you also tried a new beer the other day and you can remember that.
Yeah, the airtime lager at Gage Roads.
Thank you.
Well, they didn't have pipe dreams. I've already talked about this on BLT.
That's so sad. That's what you're bringing to both the podcast.
Yeah.
Alcoholism. We love it.
No, I
know you're not. I know you're not.
I'll have like 2 pints and then call it a day.
Yeah.
It's just what I like. I also went for a run yesterday, but we never seem to focus on that. I keep trying to talk about my running on this show and no one gives a fuck. So,
That's true. Yeah.
I ran 8K in the heat and it was exhausting.
That's crazy, dude. I ran like
It's real dry
a
heat.
kilometer maybe, and then I did a full workout under a tree, and then I ran back.
It was good. I really want to run. There's this loop I want to do, and I reckon it's like 12 to 13K, and I'm going to try and do it maybe towards the end of the week, or maybe when we come back. I know we're back in Perth in a couple of weeks, so
You should do it then, because it's more like a holiday.
I don't want to do it
Yeah,
before a double show.
Nah.
Is like
No.
destroy myself in the sun.
that's a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now talking about pubs, you had something happen at a pub with your friends. I feel like every single time you go to the pub with your friends, you always get a story out of it.
That's why they're so good.
I know.
You
it's
never know what's
awesome.
going to happen.
Yeah.
Right? And so we were at one of our locals, and we were playing some pool with the group. A bit of 3-on-3 action. Everyone kind of takes on, nothing too competitive. Then this guy starts hovering around the table, and he had a lanyard hanging out of his pocket.
Okay.
That's key information, right? Like with some keys on it. So we thought he was staff. Sometimes in hospitality, like people just have keys because there's a lot of storerooms and
they're walking around. They're
yeah.
jingling about. They're like, you're a manager.
Yeah.
You get it.
And he was hovering around, and it was a Sunday, and it was about maybe like 8 p.m. or 7:30 p.m. or something like that. And we didn't know what time they closed. Like this is more of like a restaurant, more over a bar, but there's pools over in the bar area. And we were like, oh, maybe they close early. We didn't know. He was hovering around, and he's like, do you reckon you guys will play another game after this? That's what the guy. Let's call him Leonard. Because we did find out his name, but I just for Leonard's sake, I don't want to say it. Right?
So we chose an equally weird.
He had a name in the realm of Leonard.
Yeah.
Like
It doesn't rhyme with Leonard. It's nothing to do with Leonard,
But just
it's
similar
just like
vibe.
Yeah, but in vibe, it's the same.
He also could have been an Earl or a Percival, but he wasn't. He had another name.
But we'll go with Leonard.
We'll call him
today.
Leonard. And he was hovering around. He's like, do you reckon you guys will play another one after this? And we were like, are you closing up? And he looked to see how many people were sitting in the bistro area. And he went, maybe in like the next 20, 30 minutes, I reckon. And we're like, oh, okay. So I guess we've got time for one more game of pool. And he went, yeah, cool. So we finished up our current game. And then we were about to started to organize the teams for the second game.
Yeah.
Our final game of pool that we're going to play. And Leonard was like, oh, can I play? And we're like, yeah, sure. The more the merrier, Welcome, Leonard.
That's so lovely that your group is just so open to anybody.
Welcome, Leonard, to our now 10, 15 year strong friendship group. We're happy to have you.
Yeah.
And then we have to do a bit of adjusting because now there's like 7, I think. So then we have to go 4 versus 3, but someone just, gets one less turn, I guess.
Right, yeah.
Turns out Leonard is a pool shark. This man is dropping balls left, right, and center.
He's good at it.
Turns out he was hovering around the table because I think he just wanted to flex.
Wait, he didn't work there?
Well, we asked him halfway through the game, like, do you work here? And he was like, oh, no.
What?
And we're like, why would you tell us like wrap up? And he's like, I think he just didn't know about how to go approaching the group.
He just wanted to play pool.
Think so, but he didn't want to say that early. So I think he
Yeah,
pretended briefly that he was staff and he got lost in the lie. Because when we said, when are you guys closing up? He didn't say, I don't work here. He was like, oh, maybe we're going to close in about 10
Oh,
like 20,
that's
30
weird.
minutes.
No, that's weird.
He got lost in the lie a little bit.
Right.
Anyway, he starts dropping balls. We're the type of group where we will celebrate a stranger achieving greatness. Like we were like, Leonard, we're high-fiving him, like trying to make him feel
A part of
the
the
group. And knowing that this is going to be a short-lived friendship because, you know, it's Sunday night. I'm the only one of our friendship group who doesn't have an actual job. So they've all got shit to do the next morning. I'm happy to stay there all night. But we also were going to Perth the next day.
Yeah, what do you mean? What?
I also hadn't packed. So I did have shit to do. But I'm also just happy to, you know, I'm like a barfly. You just got to flick me out of there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll just kind of hover around all day.
Yeah. What a way to say
Meg
it.
literally has
That's
to swap me out of
Yeah.
venues.
Come on, get out.
She follows me around local breweries with a can of Mortine. Otherwise, I won't.
Bad boy. Bad boy. Yeah.
And then it gets to the end of the game. Obviously, the team that Leonard's on just destroys.
Right.
Like, absolutely annihilates. We're like winning by 5 balls. It was a quick game.
Oh my gosh.
Game finishes. Then we're like, oh, well, Leonard, it was so lovely to meet you. Thank you so much for playing with us. You're absolute king at pool. We're going to head off, but what a pleasure, dude. And on the way out, we all put our pool cues back and we'd all walked, I would say, 10 meters away from the pool table towards the exit of the venue.
Yeah.
And then he went, hey, guys. And we all turned around and we're like, oh, what's up? And he went, do you guys have any social media like that I could follow you on?
Yeah.
And look.
And he didn't know who you were.
No.
Like not showing any signs.
No, it was directed to the group.
Right.
It was like,
I want friends.
It was like, we should do this again sometime energy.
Leonard.
Yeah.
Oh, Lenny.
And look, we are a very welcoming group, but again, we're 27-year-old blokes. I don't want to, I don't know if this sounds mean. We're not in the market for new friends. We're not like on
going
friend
out hunting,
Bumble, like swiping for a new guy to play pool with. We already had 6. That's too many people.
That's a lot of people for the pool table. That's for, yeah.
But we didn't want to also make him feel bad. So we went, and then obviously the guys just throw me under the bus and go, he has social media. He actually does it exclusively. So then they start pointing at me, going, follow him, right? And then Tyler was like, we all went, I don't know, man. Which is not an answer to that question, but what do you say? Because you don't want to be like, yeah.
You don't want to be like, no. But you don't want to be like, yeah, of course, here you go.
Because that's insincere, because I don't think I would have accepted Leonard's friend request.
Exactly, and that's just going to be worse.
As much as I did enjoy my time with him, I just didn't think we're on that level of friendship yet. Okay. I only knew, the only things I know about Leonard is that he needs to pocket his keys better and that he's really good at pool.
I don't get those people who hang the keys out of their pocket. Like, you've got a pocket for a reason. Put the damn keys in the pocket.
So the social media thing, I'll be honest, gets rejected from pretty much awkward silence.
Oh.
Right? Then we went, all right, well, it was lovely to meet you, Leonard, after not really answering his question.
Oh, so you guys just ignored it. We're like, bye.
It sounds really mean, but yes.
It is really mean.
But what are you supposed to do? What would you do? You're a sucker. You would have been like, yeah.
I'm a sucker. I do that all the time, but then it's insincere because immediately, like a week later, I unfollow them.
Yeah, that's worse. In my opinion.
So much worse. I'm an asshole.
So we went, well, it was lovely to meet you. And then we get another 5 meters. We're almost at the door now. And he goes, hey, guys. Like, again. And we turn around. We're like, oh, my God, Leonard. What?
No.
And he's like, he goes, what about we could just, like, get some selfies?
Oh, he wanted mementos.
He wanted to remember the time.
Oh, that he had friends to play pool with. No.
And
did you guys get the photos?
Dude, Tyler audibly goes, I think we're all good, Leonard. And then he walked out. And
oh my God, only Tyler would do that.
we have never.
I would have gone for it. Tyler.
We've never
Bro.
smoke bombed a venue so quick.
What? So you guys you were like, all right, bye, and left. Leonard standing there
And he's
holding his phone, selfie mode on, ready to go.
and then all I'm gonna say, I have not stopped thinking about it.
Okay.
Due to guilt and there's been a lot of discussion in the group chat, like because we all just kind of forgot about it briefly, and then the next day one of our mates just goes, hey, is it just me, or can you guys also not stop thinking about Leonard? And everyone just goes, oh my god, I've been thinking about him non-stop. And then everyone's like, thank God it wasn't me. Like someone's like, I had nightmares about him. Someone's like, I had a dream about him and I liked it. Like I can't stop thinking about the selfie question. And then my friend goes, no, we're a good man. I've never witnessed such a plain murder in sight. I was like, I've told 3 people already. It really helps to open up, I found.
So you're talking about like therapy?
Now I'm exploring it publicly on a podcast.
Oh,
and
man.
it's making me feel better. And what we're still stuck on is, did he want a selfie with us, or was he or did he want us to get a selfie with him?
I have a theory.
Or did he want a selfie with the group or us individually? Because he said maybe we could take some selfies, which means I think he wanted to go around the group and get a pic with everyone individually.
No, I think maybe we could take some selfies means let's get pics with the whole group, with the gang.
I don't know, man.
The friends. You know, I have a theory though. What if he hypothetically is like an incredible like world pool player,
Okay.
right?
He wasn't that good.
You turn on the TV one day, the World Pool Championships are on.
Mm-hmm.
Leonard is playing in it and he wins, and then you find out Leonard's actually a world famous pool player, and he was saying, hey, you want to take some selfies, meaning like
With me.
I'm a gun with me, being like I'm a gun pool player.
You guys will regret the opportunity, like this opportunity, missing this.
Yes.
This is your one-time chance to get a Leonard selfie.
Yes. What if it was like that? That's just my theory. That's my little piece. Maybe Leonard is a star. And you've missed your opportunity to get a photo with Leonard.
Great theory. Unlikely. I think Leonard wanted to make friends.
If you went back to that pub, he'd 100% be there.
Well, he left immediately as soon as we left. Like, because he was like, oh, we could play another one. And we're like, aren't they closing? Because I think there was still a bit of confusion if he worked there or not. Maybe he works social media there and he just wanted some stuff to upload on their pub's page.
I don't think Leonard worked there.
No.
I don't think he worked there.
Let's just tell the story.
Yeah.
Rogue unit! My rogue unit detector's going off!
I wonder what Leonard's doing right now.
He's probably back at the bar. I reckon, I think maybe he's just going to go there every single day in the hopes that you guys return
Yeah, like...
to play pool with him.
Yeah.
Maybe he's like that dog in China that was just waiting for his owner who died and never came back.
Yeah,
This is his
that was
best
the
friend.
greatest 10 minutes of my life.
Yeah, he's just waiting for his friends forever. They're gonna erect a statue of Leonard.
I think he was there by himself because he just drove. Well, then we walked outside on the main road, and then we were walking back across to where some of the other boys parked, and then someone beeped us, went beep beep, and then like as we went by and waved, and then someone in the group just goes, "Oh, yep, that was Leonard." And I didn't see in the car if it
Leonard
was.
beeped to you guys?
He left immediately as soon as we left. Like if we had stayed, he would have stayed. Look, anyway, we have to move on. But
did he scream out the window or anything? Just beep.
just that polite, like beep beep. It was fun playing pool with yous. Maybe
Maybe he was like beep beep. Fuck you guys.
Nah, it was a friendly
It
beep.
was a friendly beep. You can always tell when it's a friendly beep. Thank you for sharing that beautiful story, Luke.
No, and thank you for letting me share. It was good to open up and get it out there.
I hope
And
you're
Leonard,
feeling better.
I have no beef with you. I'm sorry. Really,
Yeah.
maybe a better version of me would have taken a selfie with you, but in the moment I completely caved. And when this has made me feel weird, and I walked away.
So fucking messed up. Yeah. All right. Now we're gonna end the podcast on this one because I know that there's a lot of people that are waiting for this. Someone in our Discord reminded us that it's your 2-year anniversary or 3-year anniversary of calling the guy that you ran into his car how many years ago?
Okay, so for those only people who ever listened to my solo podcast, may have been even still called Memoirs of a White Guy or the Luke Kidgel. I forget which era this was in. Years ago, a guy went up me. No, wait. On the freeway.
That's it.
His car ran up the end of me as I was exiting. It was on the Eastern Freeway in Melbourne at the Burke Road exit right at the top.
Yeah.
If people are familiar with it. And we both pulled over our cars and he caused significant damage to the back of my one. Not too much to his, to be honest.
Yeah.
And he was definitely on his phone because I was stopped. I wasn't even moving. I was indicator on, waiting, giving way and waiting.
It wasn't you.
It was not me. I was parked.
Yeah.
And then he just was on his phone, didn't see me there and just went straight up me. And he would have
Yeah.
probably died if I hadn't there because if he had just sort of rolled into oncoming traffic, it would have been worse. But he hit me, I reckon, about 40 to 60 kilometers an hour. I remember it was a decent bump. I remember just being like, what the, full on, what the hell just happened?
Oh,
Pulled
that's
over.
bad.
Probably the worst one that's ever happened. And then the dent on my old car it completely crumpled that plastic back of my Subaru Impreza. And we exchanged numbers and he was like, yeah, mate, I'll pay for this. I'm so sorry. It was super apologetic in person. And then he just completely ghosted me. I was texting him, calling him. And for months and months, he replied a few times yeah, man, I got my cousin. He's going to come out. And those people I don't want to go through insurance. My cousin's a mechanic. He's a panel beater.
Why would you call the police?
I was dumb and young at the time. I didn't take a photo of his license. I had his first name and his phone number.
Yeah, but his phone number has all of his details down on it. So the police would have been able to find that.
I guess.
You weren't thinking about it?
I had a 2004 Subaru Impreza. I wasn't that attached to it. It was, it kind of looked more rugged with that dent in the back. It made me look like a bad boy.
Rugged. So. That's the word that you use when you're driving around a beat up Subaru.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go with it. So
then maybe a couple years after that, I then called him on my podcast to be like, where's my fucking money? I was like, that's the most mature way to go about this. And then I'm pretty sure throughout the years on radio, when Lewis and I did the radio show, we would just intimately call this guy if we didn't have any content and ask him for the money.
It's legit. It was my favorite thing of the Luke and Lewis podcast was watching you guys call this guy, this poor man up
on live radio.
On live radio. It was so good.
He occasionally used to pick up and he occasionally used to go through to voicemail. I've since sold the car, right? Oh no, not sold. I didn't get it. I traded it in for I think I got $500 because of this guy.
Yeah,
because they were like, "Oh, it's rugged," and I was like, "Yeah, I know, I'm a bad boy," but
no, they're like, no, it's really rugged in a bad way.
It literally he made my car unsellable. I bought it for $8,000, traded in for $500. Biggest depreciating asset of my entire life.
Bad, yeah.
And I blame this guy 100%. And I also dinged it up a few more times.
Yeah, for sure.
And
we ran into we scraped it a few times. There was a lot of dents. Oh, and someone then ran up the back of you again on Hoddle. Was it on Hoddle Street?
Yeah, that was bad. Someone in the Discord reminded us though this happened and that I haven't called him for a while. And we're like, dude, great point. I should give him a call. Here's the thing. I used to come in with the energy of where's my money. I think this time
No, now it's a catch up now.
Yeah.
I don't think I mean, you don't even have the car anymore. Maybe let him know hey, how are the kids going? I don't know if he has kids, but just make it a catch up. Hey, by the way, I got a new car.
I want to ask him if he remembers me.
I think
because he holds way too much rent in my head. He's living up there rent free.
What's his name?
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Arslan.
Maybe yeah, sure. I don't think I've ever said his name.
I understand why.
Each time you would call him, would he know?
The first few times, yes, because it was within a year or 2 years. And then he might have locked my numbers in, so I'll change numbers. So let's call this number. I haven't called it in years. And A, let's see if he remembers me. And B, let's see if he Do you reckon we can get him to apologize?
Oh my God, stop it. Stop it.
I'm like,
Go
I
in.
don't want any money from you. I just want to know that you're remorseful.
And you're still thinking about it. I will forever remind you of this. If he has the same number, that's a miracle.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
I'm so nervous.
Me too.
The person you are calling is not available.
Leave a message.
Please leave a short message and it will be sent as an audio message.
Hey, mate, it's Luke. We met years ago at the end of Burke Road on the Eastern Freeway. You ran up my car. I'm over it now. I got a new car. Things are well. I hope you're well. And yeah, call me back. Let me know. I just wanted to catch up. Maybe we could play pool sometime. We'll get a selfie. Oh, fuck. Bye.
Love you.
I don't know. I don't know if that went well.
Immediately to voicemail. Oh man, it's either his phone is
Or he blocked my number 4 years ago.
it's either well, does it allow you to leave a message if you're blocked?
I don't know. We could just try calling him once a week on the pod until he picks up.
This is our 37th attempt of calling up.
Day one of calling the guy who ran up me on the Eastern Freeway.
Need to be answers.
It's going to get to like week 452.
Yeah, that's fun. We like that.
All right.
Thank you. I
I'm
figured we'd
sorry, no update for the OG fans of that bit.
Maybe next week.
Maybe next week
Maybe
we'll try again.
We'll try again. Or maybe he'll call you back, Luke.
I doubt it.
I doubt it. I doubt he'll call you back, but wouldn't it be nice?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be nice? Alrighty.
Do we have anything else to discuss? Any pressing issues on the pod? Oh, I mean, it's not really pressing. A few weeks ago, we were discussing what the superior supermarket was in Australia. Obviously, there's the constant Woolies versus Coles debate. I did a poll on my story to try and settle it. Said internationals keep scrolling, Australians let's get this over with.
Yeah.
The 4 options were Woolies, Coles, no, LD sick, trust me, nah, there's an IGA closer, I'm lazy.
Yeah.
And obviously I didn't include other independent ones. I know there's Food Works and various local supermarkets that people might attend, but overwhelmingly Woolies just dunked on Coles.
Absolutely.
54% to 29%.
Yeah, for sure.
And then 12% LD, 5% IGA.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I always thought it would be closer.
Nah, no, not at all.
I am
There's
team
more
Woolies.
Woolies is like laid out better as well. And I thought this was just me, but someone said in the comment section, I don't like Coles. They're like, I know this is weird, but I don't like the lights. I fucking agree. It is so weird. Their lights are so fluorescent, and I thought I was the only one. It literally hurts my eyes. And I thought I was tripping. I thought I was the only one, and until I saw that comment, and I was like, holy shit, I totally agree. It actually hurts my eyes, the fluorescent lights.
It hurts your eyes to be in a Coles.
Yeah, it like always
my
gives
soul.
me a headache when I go in there. I didn't get why, but I think, yeah, it must be like that they're using a fluorescent light that I just don't like.
Okay, well, they're wondering why Woolies has the upper hand.
Yeah. the
Change your
lights.
bulbs.
Change those fucking bulbs.
Okay.
Coles.
Well, that settles that. So we don't need it no more. I don't want any Coles people to arc up because you are in the minority.
We are, we're still in second place.
Oh,
So,
not sure.
yeah, still in second place. Oh no, I thought you got a message from the guy. I got really excited. Damn it, it's from your bank. Alrighty. Luke, anything else for this episode?
I love you, Megan. I don't say it enough.
Oh, that's so nice. You did
Yeah.
it publicly. I'm going to cut it out. No, I'm not.
Oh,
I love you too.
I love you too, Reese. Sorry, Reese was feeling
and
real
we love
left
you-
out over
we
there.
love you
I love
too,
you too.
Reese. Oh,
This is not
so lovely.
No one said it to me.
I did say
Oh, you did?
I did.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't.
I love you too.
I wasn't listening. I was looking at Reese.
You actually overlapped my I love you with an I love you, Reese. So I tried. Okay, I tried. But once again, Reese is overpowering me.
He has a better mustache.
He does have a better mustache. Talking about that, I do need to wax my mustache, actually.
Yeah.
I was looking in the mirror
Just
today
like
and I
Coles,
was like...
you're in close second. Yeah, you got a probably better stash than me at the moment. It's not hard though.
It is nice and fluffy at the moment, but I don't like it, so I will have to get rid of it. It does have to leave. Alrighty, we hope that you enjoy turning up this weekend. Get excited. If you're coming to the Perth shows, we'll see you there. We're very excited for the Perth.
And then next week, where we won't talk to you guys, so then we're doing regional WA.
Yeah.
Surely there'll be some good stories from that.
Surely.
Going to Esperance, Kalgoorlie, Albany, and that's it.
We go to
Bustleton.
Broome and then Geraldton.
Bustleton.
Oh, Bustleton. Yep, seeing my family.
And Nick Cage. He's in
Yep.
town.
And Nick Cage is in town as well.
So,
That
gonna
is
be
so
a
weird. I can't
big-
believe that we got there at like the same day.
He's probably coming to the show. Or why else would he be in town?
That's true. He's just come to Perth for that.
Yeah.
All right. Enjoy your weekends, everyone. We'll see you again next week.
Adios.
Bye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Bye.